Hello, Microcurrent fans. Christine Byer here, licensed master esthetician. Why can I never say that word? Anyway, in facialist in Austin, Texas, and I have been an esthetician for 13 years. There, I said it. And I specialize in microcurrent, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about gloves versus wands. And you know, in microcurrent we have a lot of tools, and I actually am looking for more compatible wands with my machine. It's a little bit difficult to find, but I've heard that there are dog bones and all sorts of cool little, you know, different looking, and I see them, but I can't get them to fit my machine. So anyway, what I've noticed, I wanted to talk a little bit about the advantages between the two and the disadvantages. But I started out with my wands, and I have other wands too that are really made for the face. These are for the body. They're pretty heavy, but I like them because they're a little bit longer than my face wands, and I just feel like I have a little more dexterity with them. But the wands are okay. I feel like they don't really grip as well as I'd like. I really like them for feathering movements, you know, and I like them around the eyes. And then, of course, you know, there will be some clients who have their preference. You know, I have one client who really likes for me to use the wands around her eyes. It feels like it does a better job for her. And so, you know, we have to honor those things, because whether we feel that they're true or not, the client's always right, right? So, and then the gloves, you know, I just started using these gloves, and I was looking last October, I bought my first pair, and I just keep buying more and more, because they have to, you know, you wash them and they have to dry completely between each client. So you need to really have as many on hand as microcurrent clients you're going to have in one day. That is one of the downsides of the gloves. But really, I like them a lot because I feel like I can grip the skin better. And they're like this cotton poly blend, and they hold up pretty well. But they're not rough on the client's skin. They feel like they've got some texture, but on the client's skin, they're not rough at all. And so I can really get up, you know, I can really grab. I don't manhandle people's faces, but I can firmly place my fingers. I've heard of people getting bruises and stuff from microcurrent. I don't think it happens very often, but I was like, well, wow, what are they doing? But yeah, so and the placement with these can be really precise, because you feel better. You know, it's an extension of your own hands. Granted, with these gloves, you need to wear vinyl, not latex gloves, because what happens is the latex is way too sticky, and because these are very cottony, it does not slip over. They get stuck, and so you have to wear vinyl gloves underneath these gloves, because these gloves don't have a lining, and you will end up getting the treatment and not your client. And so, basically, this little snap doesn't work for my machine, so I have this workaround where, and when these are wet, they go on much easier. I should get this wet. Anyway, it actually, okay, so you get this, you dunk it in water, and then you put this on, and then you're going to grab the end of your microcurrent wand, and I know some of you it just connects straight through, so that's kind of difficult. But you're going to grab it and you're going to take it and put it in. This is my workaround, because I don't have this little snap as a connector, and so I have to put it and just hold it. I end up holding it with my thumb and my forefinger, index finger, and that's how I do it. So you can basically have any setup and still get these gloves. So there you have it. I also feel like the gloves versus the wands, the gloves really helped deepen my practice and deepen my understanding of all the muscles and how everything works together. It really propelled my treatments to another level because it was just more tactile for me. And so if you have a pair of gloves that came with your machine, try them. Use only them for a week or two and really learn them. And I think that you'll start to appreciate them. Another thing I really love about the gloves is that before I start microcurrent, I will do, 5 minutes of just some general lymph drainage. I start out at the clavicle and get this all released and moving. And then I just smooth down the face, and then I just do a regular, just quickie little lymph drainage movements, and the client's laying flat. But and that really helps with the efficacy of the treatment, because otherwise, if your client's got a lot of lymph going on and you go in and pump up the muscles, it's just going to be a big soupy mess. You really want to go in there and do a nice lymph drainage. And if you don't know what lymph is, it's just extracellular waste. It's part of the body's waste system. It's its garbage disposal system. It's garbage system, right? And so if it's just all trapped, and so many people have extra lymph, pockets underneath the eyes, jowling, a lot of that is lymph. And so if you start every treatment with a good 5 minutes of lymph drainage, you are going to get much better results from your microcurrent. Well, I've rambled enough, so if you have any questions, please post them in the comments, and subscribe, tell your friends, and keep watching because I got more tips coming up. Thanks.